Alright guys, welcome back to Rivera Urban Homestead. Today I'm just going to show you an update of my Korean dark greens that I've been growing indoors. I have had them outside under the porch now for a couple days. Here's some watermelon that I started growing indoors. I don't think I put them close enough to the light because look at how stringy he is. But he's still doing alright, so I got to get these guys planted this weekend. I need to make a little raised bed for the watermelon seedlings and fill that up, so I'll show you that. Right now it's after work on Wednesday, so what I'm doing now, I just went out to the wood chip pile that I have out back. You remember one of my previous episodes I had a bunch of wood chips dropped off. Well, I kept just one pile, just chilling in the sun. Didn't do anything to it, and now I'm starting to dig it up, and actually I'm going to apply it to my beds. Just kind of top them off with some nice wood chip mulch / compost. We're going to get those filled up. Hopefully in this, now that the summer's starting to get hot, with these wood chip layer in the bottom of these pepper plants here, on the top of the soil, hopefully that will keep that moisture in and keep it a little cooler. So let's get them filled up. Okay guys, so here you go. I have about probably 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches of the wood chip compost that has just been sitting outside in my backyard. Like I said, totally just topped off all the beds. And what that'll do is just keep that moisture retention a little bit higher. It is going to start getting hot here in Florida, so whatever I can do to keep the moisture in, and it'll also keep that ground underneath a little bit cooler. So everything's filled up. It all has wood chips. I mean the whole garden. And so that'll keep the moisture in, and it'll also, as it breaks down, slowly feed the microorganisms and everything in the ground and just keep that ground becoming fertile. So it's been a couple days since I planted that one tomato plant where I showed you I planted it deep and put the other one on to the side. Well, here it is already, and it has gotten quite a bit bigger. It was like down to here, I think. So all that's new growth already. So we got both plants, well, one plant acting as two, doing really well. And as you can see, the pepper plants that I've been composting because they were looking really bad, well, this one is starting to get new leaves on it and even some flowers, so hopefully that keeps rolling. Okay, so just a little recap on the video. I added wood chips to most of my little boxes, all of my pepper plants, my tomato plants. It's got about 3 inches. Nice wood chips. They'll continue to compost. They'll continue to break down. As long as you don't mix them into the soil, you won't have much of a nitrogen issue. They say when they compost, they take up the nitrogen in your soil and to help compost. But as long as you put it on top, all the studies show that it might affect the top little portion of your soil, the nitrogen, but not the bottom where all the roots are and stuff. So adding wood chips, it's organic, man. It's like the forest, you know, the leaves fall, wood falls, it breaks down, it makes the soil fertile. That's how I'm trying to just think. So I added the wood chips. They're nice, they're thick layer. It's not going to mess with my nitrogen levels. And it's almost like a slow release fertilizer in a sense, because it'll keep feeding the soil microorganisms, even the worms and all that stuff, they eat the wood and stuff. So everything will work out good as far as that goes. And then as far as my peppers, they are looking a little bit better. I'm going to continue to compost tea every weekend. And hopefully they'll keep rolling. I mean, July will be 1 year that those pepper plants have been alive and going. We planted them last July, so they survived all winter, and I think that is part of the reason why that they had such an issue. It got cooler, obviously not freezing or nothing like that here where I live, but it got cold and they survived out there. I think just the stress of the weather and all that also helped in making them look like that. But they produce peppers all the time, so they're getting better. They're looking better. It's warm now here in Florida. Everything's good. So we got the wood chips on. That's going to help maintain the temperature of the soil as well as the moisture control, because it is getting hot here. And not for nothing, my peppers and all that are in only 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot high boxes, so not very big to be able to keep growing roots and find water and stuff. So that's going to help with that. What else do we have? What else do we do on this video? We did the wood chips, we did the pepper update, and the tomato plant is looking really good. Like I said, bury that deep. Let one of those, or even two, if you let 2 of those branches come out long, you could plant 2 under the dirt and have like 3 plants in one if you wanted to. Pepper or tomato plants are awesome like that. So anyway, guys, just do it. Just have fun doing it and just garden. That's it, garden. I mean, it's so satisfactory. It's so awesome to me. So just get out there and do it. Even if it's pots. If you live in an apartment, get some pots, man. You can grow tomatoes and everything else in pots. So anyway, y'all have a good day. We will talk to you later.